Hey guys, welcome to another Amped Replay update video. I'm excited to share with you some of our new features. In this video, we'll be looking at 3 new features. These are the implementation of spotlighting, adding descriptions to bookmarks, and finally, Replay supporting the import and export of projects. First, the spotlighting tool. This will be an addition to our annotation tab. Spotlighting is an extremely important and frequently used tool when presenting evidence. So let's jump into the video and see how we can add spotlighting to our evidence. In this example, we have a suspect walking around this vehicle and we want to spotlight his movement to bring attention to what he is doing. So first, we want to go to the Annotate tab, which you can see at the top of the screen here. After clicking on the Annotate tab, the different features that are available will appear on the right. Let's navigate to the Spotlight tool and take a closer look at it. After selecting the spotlighting tool, the settings will appear below. The settings are contrast, which will change the contrast between the spotlight and the rest of the image. Brightness, you can control how bright the spotlighted area is. Shape, we can choose between elliptical spotlight or rectangular. Border color, we can add a colored border to our spotlight and choose the color. And finally, border thickness. If we have a colored border, we can control the thickness of it. Now to apply the spotlight itself is simple. All we do is click and drag on the image to create the spotlight size. Once we've created the spotlight, we can go back to them settings that we mentioned and tweak them to our preference. So here we're going to change the contrast to brightness. We're going to leave the shape as an elliptical, but we're going to untick transparent so we can see a border and select a color for that border. And finally, we're going to reduce the thickness of it. Now that we have created the spotlight, we can use it to track our subject's movements. First, we simply click on the spotlight and then play the video. While the video is playing, we just follow our subject by moving the mouse with him. Once we have finished tracking our subject, we simply pause the video and deselect the spotlighting tool. It is important we deselect the spotlighting tool once we have finished using it. Now we can go back and play our video and check that we are happy with our spotlight. You will notice that at the bottom of the screen, we now have a coloured line that corresponds with the colour of our spotlight. This shows us where in the video the spotlight is applied. Finally, if we want to add multiple spotlights, it is as simple and intuitive as the first. All we need to do is select our spotlight tool again and create a new spotlight as I will demonstrate for you now. I personally use spotlighting a lot during my time in the police, so I'm excited that we are able to bring this feature to you in an intuitive and simple manner. As you can see now, we have successfully added a second spotlight. The next feature I will show you is the ability to add descriptions to your bookmarks. These descriptions will show up in your report along with the bookmarks, allowing you to create a more detailed report. To add a bookmark, we can either select the button down at the bottom of the screen or use keyboard shortcut M. Once we have selected a bookmark, we simply click the bookmark button a second time and this will bring up a text box where you can fill in your description. Here I use an extremely creative description. And then I simply click OK to add that description. Now let me show you in the report where that will show up. So once we generate the report, you can see that we go to that bookmark and the description is there. The final update is the support of projects in Amped Replay. You are now able to import and export projects using Replay. First, I'll show you how to export a project. We simply navigate to the Export tab and then go to Export Project. After clicking this, a file window will open and we can navigate to where we want to save the project. So here I'm going to save project 1. Okay, so now we know how to export a project. Let's have a look at how we would import that same project. So first let's go to the Import tab at the top. The Import tab brings up this file navigation within Replay. Here we can see project 1. So simply by double clicking it, the project will be loaded up back into Replay. I hope you enjoyed our most recent updates to Replay, and I'll see you next time.